understood by everybody.
Kia ora, my name's Manine from the beautiful island of Rarotonga. Today is a hot day which calls for an adventure around the island taking photos. Say cheese!
Kia ora and welcome to all the freshies watching today. It's Worldwide Fresh this season and we're keeping it fresh from the people for the people.
Kia ora guys, I'm Jake and I'm in the beautiful Shanghai, China. You're tuned into Fresh.
Dom Tupo here, holy boy. Just finished work, as you can tell. I'm about to go inside, have a shower. Whoa. And probably play with my dog as well.
International Fresh Week. Fresh for the people, by the people.
Fresh from the people, for the people.
Here's what's coming up on your show today.
Let's go.
Hey, what up, freshies? It's your boy Melodownz here. I'm a hip-hop artist, and you might not know that I have a show called Carver Corner.
I think we might be getting racially profiled right now, my bro. Bro, what the hell?
It's given everybody a voice, an outlet for expression. Today, we're talking social media, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Kia ora freshies, my name is Kahukura Royal, 21 years old. I'm an actor and musician. This is my whare, and welcome to Young, Gifted and Brown. So my latest project is Vegas, which is a kind of crime investigates drama that is set in Rotorua. The character I play is Nico. Nico as a character is quite moody.
Mum, tomorrow, my performance? You didn't forget it?
No, got out to it.
It was real cool to like look at the parts of him that I didn't like and see them in me and like try correct them out of me. Yeah, so you're coming in here. We've got the first piece of art. My granddad did that. It's overlooking my rabbit Bobby Schmurder's cage. Ko Milo tēnei. Hoia te kaitiaki o te whare. So this is my house. This is my cousin John Taiwere.
Kia ora.
So yeah, you step out here and you got the mean-ass view. Nice pool cleaned by myself. Take a jump into that later on. So this is me when I performed at the Globe. I played the Prince of Morocco for one night. That was in Sydney when we took the pop-up Globe over there. That was my first theatre thing that I did with the Globe. Yeah, it was so cool because they're so interactive. It's real like kind of Māori. My greatest passions in life, music, acting, and like family. Here we go. This is my father, Simon. That's my mother, Catherine. So my mum got me into acting when I was about 6. She took me to a show called Whānau that she was commissioning.
Kay here.
Kay waho?
This is BJ. He's going to be part of the whānau.
Kia ora, BJ.
Yeah, it had Rawiri Paratene on it. He played my koro, I remember.
Cool.
Key creative influences in my family are my granddad, who's an artist. So here we have the young, handsome Fred Graham, played for the Māori All Blacks team. And then this is the old, handsome Fred Graham, his son, Brett Graham. Real creative, and like Dad always played music and stuff when I was a kid. Yeah, and my cousin who is lying down on the couch there, he plays music with me. My name is Freddie of Arabia. That's my artist name. Sweet, so this is the studio down here, the gym. It's where we make music. Yeah, we've got lots of book stuff here. So when you're freestyling on the microphone, you can mention something that you see, which is pretty helpful. I always talk about Van Gogh. There's books right there. Actually, bro, doing a little jam.
For sure.
This is my take on this hat. It's Make America Sexy Again.
Yeah. On me too, we never gave a damn. I have no direction, but live through connection. Just give me affection. I need no protection.
Anyway, we're hungry, so we're gonna go get some sushi. Ikimasho. So Freshies, one of my passions is travel, and I lived in Japan for a year or 10 months when I was year 12. And I went to school there and enjoyed lots of good Japanese food. And sushi has got some of the best in Auckland. Being in Japan was cool. Yeah, they're real welcoming people, kind of like Māori. Everywhere I went, people were just so friendly. Yeah, and then other travel stuff, like me and this fellow lived in the States for a while. Well, he lived there longer than I did. He met a producer over there, a movie producer, and me and him went and stayed at his crib in LA. Did some cool stuff.
Trying to go back.
Do you think they'll let you back in with that hat on?
Yeah.
Oh, it kind of motivated me to get back into acting and stuff, and when I came back, that's when I was like, oh yeah, I see how this acting stuff turns out. Sure. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me, Freshies. You can check out Vegas on TV2 at 8:30 on Monday nights, where I play Nico. Peace. Kaite.
For those who don't know me, I'm like an introvert. Like I'm quite, this is not my thing, interviewing people. I'm used to getting interviewed or not even talking at all.
I'm black and I'm proud, I'm hyped and I'm amped. Most of my heroes don't appear on those stamps.
Do you think that social media is a blessing or a curse?
Like communication-wise, we used to use pigeons. Tongs used to use horses. Now we're using our phones.
Hey, why won't you park your car here? What, you think we're gonna steal your car or something? No. We don't look trustworthy to you? What gives?
Kia ora, I'm Shashila and you're watching Fresh.
Hey, you're here with William Wairua and you're watching Fresh TV and feeling good. Steak and nuts.
Hey, what up, Freshies? It's your boy Melodownz here. I'm a hip-hop artist, and you might not know that I have a show called Carver Corner. I wanted to try and have a point of difference and at the same time kind of incorporate our Polynesian culture. Essentially, I just wanted it to be with my boys, and then it was my manager who was like, man, you should try Aim Bigger. And then I was like, John Campbell.
I'm black and I'm proud, I'm hyped and I'm amped. Most of my heroes don't appear on those stamps.
I've had so many cool guests on so far. Nix, Dre Skrilla, Sonny Jim, Benny. One of my favorites would have to be Patrick Awa. He's a G, he's a low-key G.
This is Melo's Carver Corner.
And Scribe.
Whoa.
Ballsy. To me, he's like a legend. For him to tell his story on my show was like a dream come true. It was a blessing and it was a real privilege to hear his raw stories.
Cheers. Manuia. Be happy.
Look, put your nose on my nose. See? I try.
For those who don't know me, I'm like an introvert. I'm quite, this is not my thing, interviewing people. I'm used to getting interviewed or not even talking at all.
Much better like that. It is quite peppery, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
It's really gotten me out of my comfort zone myself, and for other people to be comfortable and talk around me as well, that's a real privilege. So I feel it's real special, and I hold those moments with me forever.
I'm quite whacked by that.
Just one?
Yeah. Well,
I remember I read a headline that said, John Campbell off his nut off Kava, so it kind of portrayed Kava to be like, oh, you can get wasted off this stuff, you know? I guess that was kind of the only negativity, but in saying that, for me, this is me representing my Polynesian culture, and I feel it's a positive thing. What people need to understand is Kava's been around the Pacific since the beginning of time, pretty much. It just sets that mood of connection and engagement. I was aware of different traditions and different ways that other cultures drink it and stuff, but I just thought, why should I change the way I drink it for other people's acceptance? Although, like, if it was a ceremony or like it was a Matai gathering or if it was like a Fijian ceremony, I would definitely be drinking it the way that they drink it. But because this is just like more of a social setting for me.
Here we are. You know, I have to interview Helen Clark after this, eh?
Oh my God, you should have banged it. We could have just done it. Man, I'm from Avondale, from the hood too, so this is how we drink it. And I think the main thing is we're still sharing these stories around the Tanoa, and we're still drinking Kava, and we're still kind of representing our culture, and that's the main thing. And keeping that alive to incorporate this into my hip hop culture, I think it's the most perfect thing for me, myself as an artist, and for everyone that kind of watches what I do and is inspired and kind of wants to know their roots a bit more. This is a perfect thing, so yeah. Since I'm here and I might as well finish that Tanoa, I might as well tell you a bit more about myself. So a couple other things that you might not know is I've been making hot sauce. It's sold out at the moment, but I've got a new batch coming through really soon. Recently signed with Universal/Def Jam, ANZ. I was privileged enough to go to LA, some sessions over there with some really, really cool producers. DJ Khalil being one of them. He's produced stuff with Kendrick Lamar, Anderson .Paak, Pay, Dre, Dr. Dre. It was cool that he was able to produce my latest single, Money. And while I was over there, I made about 10 songs or something with different producers. And a lot of those songs are gonna be in my album, dropping later this year. So I just wanted to throw that in there. Another thing that you might not know about, that I haven't even told anyone about, is I'm currently working on a short film and hopefully at a screen near you at the end of the year. So just look out for that. And I'm saying this to you so it has to become reality. So when you see me in a few months, you're gonna be like, when's the short film? I'm not gonna be those guys. I'm gonna be those guys that are gonna execute it. So yeah, check that out too. Yeah, Manuia.
Talofa, it's time for some fresh comedy.
Need that morning coffee, bro, am I right?
Tell me about it.
How's the new job?
Awesome, bro. Yeah, just had a meeting with the CEO yesterday, and I'm already looking at a promotion.
Lovely, lovely.
How about you, bro? Cryptocurrency shares still killing it?
Well, they just bought me a new boat, so aye, Captain.
My man! Did you see that?
Yeah, weird. Maybe they left the oven on or something.
Anyway, my Bitcoin's killing it, but the XRP shares, that's where the future's at, my G.
You, my bro, preach it to the choir.
I think we might be getting racially profiled right now, my bro.
Bro, what the hell?
Man, I can't wait to tell the sister about what just happened.
What a snob.
What, she thinks we want to steal her Toyota? Get out of here.
Can't believe this, bro. Where's my morning coffee? Had enough prejudice for one morning.
Bro, straight up. Nah, stuff this, man. I want to go say something. Excuse me. Excuse me, man.
Hi, Talofa.
Hey, why won't you park your car here? What, you think we're going to steal your car or something?
No.
We don't look trustworthy to you? What gives? Well, what's with the scoping us out and then going to leave?
It's a 10-minute only car park.
A what?
10-minute only.
Oh.
I can't park here.
True. Well, you know what? I think there's a car park building down the street about 500 metres or so.
Oh, cool. Ngā mihi, kia ora.
Oh, ka kite.
Yeah, you sure do.
did she say? Bro, shame. It's a 10-minute only car park. Bro, the Ferrari. Oh, snap, the Bentley.
Turn it up and punch the clock. Swing a hammer, break a block. Get your hands on the rock, pull the yacht.
So, Terrell, you've got a big following. Are you considerate of your audience in terms of how you post or...
I'm not their parent.
Yeah.
Like, that's not my job. My job is just to entertain people.
Talofa is a beautiful day in Samoa. Yay! You are watching Fresh. Yay!
Talofa ainga amaska kaitli, and you're watching Fresh. I shouldn't point, sorry. And you're watching Fresh. That's so rude.
What up, fams? Awhio mai to our fresh new panel show, where if you got something to say, you better say it with your chest. It's given everybody a voice, an outlet for expression. It's created industries and megastars, but it's also become a den for the disenfranchised and a haven for the haters. Today, we're talking social media, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Terrell, do you think that social media is a blessing or a curse?
Yeah, there's good and bad. Like communication-wise, we used to use pigeons. Tongs used to use horses. Now we're using our phones. So like, we've come a long way. Yeah.
I think it's such a great platform for people to express their concerns and to speak their truth. You know, history has been written by the victors so many times, and so we have so many voices that get lost in the mix of everything. But when you have your own platform, you get to use it however you want, and you can use it for positive and bringing light to those situations that were purely in the dark.
Yeah, people can have their voice, but I came across somebody sharing traumas, and I was like, this is not really a safe place, because everybody's putting their input and it can really influence and impact that individual's life.
So we've seen Trump use social media to incite violence. Ole Palemia have been targeted for criticising the Samoan government. It begs the question, is it free speech or is it hate speech?
If your free speech is being used to like debate the humanity of oppressed people, I don't think that's the way you should be using it.
It's easier to like rally in negativity. Like people always like gather.
They love the drama.
They love the drama.
I mean, you can try hide, but free speech doesn't mean free of consequence. Like if you come up to me and you say, I don't think you deserve to live because you're brown. Like, I'm free to punch you in your face. Like, that's honestly how it works if we're gonna go by those guidelines.
Yeah. You were right in the center of that. My husband is Samoan, so talofa. Because of the way that people react in terms of like making memes of that moment, do you feel like it distracts from the actual proper issue? And
I think first and foremost, it was like a coping mechanism for a lot of people, because it can be traumatic having someone at that power kind of weaponize their privilege and their place in an issue that directly affects our people. And so for a lot of our students, laughing is like how they dealt with it in the moment. But when people outside of the community twisted that and made it a meme, it almost felt performative, the care. Because a lot of people could cite the talofa, but they couldn't talk about the issue that it was actually about.
And why it was problematic, hey. So, Terrell, you've got a big following. Are you considerate of your audience in terms of how you post?
I'm not their parent.
Yeah.
Like, that's not my job. My job is just to entertain people, and I know my audience, and if I'm doing that in a way that I feel is authentic and I'm not selling a product that I think is a scam or, you know, something like that, then yeah, I feel like I'm doing it.
Yeah. Live streaming organised fights on Auckland's waterfront, Roastbusters, the Christchurch massacre. Social media has become a platform for violence. Are there ways that we can make it a safer place, considering we really don't control the algorithm at all?
I think educating our youth on the proper ways to use social media is so important.
Yeah.
Because often it's left up on an individual basis. It's not something that's taught in school. It's not something that's put a lot of emphasis on.
I think it's sad in that those people definitely need help. Like, what are they doing? People filming and watching that for entertainment, you know, because it seems like they want more and more and more. Yeah. I think, education, definitely.
When I see violence like on social media, because I'm like a gold member at 0800 Crime Stoppers.
Love it.
I like call up straight away and I snitch on everyone. And then I'm just like, hey, at the train station near Minimal Hospital.
Terrell, where would you be without social media?
is OnlyFans or something. Where would I be? Competitive bodybuilder or something, or like
Really?
Calvin Klein, like Calvin Klein model. I don't know.
And Philly, how much harder do you think it would be to do that community work without that there, and what would the barriers be?
So hard because the reason why I was so vocal on social media is because media representation for our community, especially our South Auckland youth, was so bad. And so having that platform changed everything.
And I love that we can hear voices like yourself and we get entertainment from Terrell.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I
that
don't need
those
to
are
pay a
exciting.
monthly fee.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sad.
All right, that's us for this week, Freshies. Catch you next week on Say It With Your Chest.
Sorry. Hey, that's all the time we have today, team.
Well, that's all we have for today, Fresh Fam.
So that's all the time we have today.
Shout out to my family across the globe, especially in Tonga.
To all my friends and family back in New Zealand, stay healthy, stay happy.
Quick shout out to all the family back in Tokoro and everyone in Aitutaki.
A quick shout out to my Uncle Muna. Hope you're doing well.
Make sure you're back next week for some more fresh content.
That's all we've got time for.
That's all the time we have for today. Make sure you come back next week for some more freshness.
And that's goodbye from us in Shanghai.
1, 2, 3.
Keep it fresh!
Kia ora tātou, ko Jamie McCaskill tōku ingoa.
Not to fair, Mary Poppins is in the Farley.
Same time, same place next week. And remember, keep it fresh.